me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blood on the Clocktower, a social deduction game where we have to find our little demons before the little demons slaughter us all in the night. Yes. Very interesting indeed. Last game, I don't know, it was a game I did not really enjoy much, but in retrospect, it has its charms. Nothing against the game host, by the way, who came up with the script, who got it. It's, awesome work, guy. Awesome work. All the credit to Warlord, who is also today's host. And as you can see, this is the custom script we are playing, and I am a Amnesiac. I do not know what my ability is. Privacy, guess what it is. You learn how accurate you are. Okay, each day privately. Okay, interesting. Could be fun, could be terrible, could be very strong. I don't know. Let's see, besides that, we have an exorcist in game. It's a shame, I was really hoping for the gambler. That would have been, that's a role that I would really like to do. That one, or the philosopher. That would have been a fun role as well, I think. In terms of the good, I mean, let's be honest, give me pet hack any day of the week. But yeah, I can live with this. But yeah, this is a fun script. I think this has potential. I hope. Let's find out, shall we? In today's episode of Blood on the Clocktower.
O'Leary.
Hello.
Sorry if you were recording. You are the Amnesiac.
Indeed, I am. Thank you very much. How will I?
I'll come back and give you any information if you have any.
Yeah, would you prefer just to be on the safe side? Each day I privately can guess what it is. Do you want me to send text messages or?
You can, as you wish. Rocket kept forgetting to do it in time, so it was nomination time, and he didn't want to interrupt the nominations thing, so he sent it to me via text. It can be preferential for your roles, like for you to vouch yourself to publicly, like at some point, leave a conversation and come talk to me, because people can see that you disappeared, and so they can figure out that maybe you are who you are claiming to be.
All right.
If you are claiming it.
Cheers.
It can also be a giveaway, so be careful.
Obviously. So yes, this is it is what it is. You heard it here first, folks. Go to him. I wouldn't know how to get to him because half of the time he's hidden.
Well, I'm back to give you your to enact your role for tonight. Pick two players.
Pick two players. I'm gonna say pick two players. Myself and Zadrius.
Yourself and Zadrius. You learn a yes.
Thank you. What could information? Ooh, let's not get that there. Thank you very much. Why do I get a first night information? First night and I get a yes. Myself and Zadrius. Do I know? Alright, yeah. I think I know what I want to ask.
Good morning, Ravenswood blood. You
Good
have woken
morning.
up the dead body of your beloved storyteller all over again.
Oh, come on, he
Oh,
wasn't
Why
that
does it keep
beloved.
happening to me? Why does it have to be me?
Womp womp.
Before we all
Yeah.
stroll off,
Damn it.
one question. Do we have a barber? I need to get my beard trimmed.
I mean, the barber doesn't want to reveal that they're the barber.
Yeah,
they
but
do
we
want
we
one
want to
barber
know
reveal
if
that they're
there is a
barber.
lunatic in play.
I just want to say
Oh.
I'm going to die tonight.
Okay.
Oh. How do you know that?
Nice.
I just know.
You're a
Interesting.
gambler. The likelihood
Oh.
of you gambling wrong is
Wait, did somebody not wake up?
What?
quite
No.
certain. No, that's
Oh,
not.
everyone woke up? Okay. That's the
Everyone
only thing
woke
that I
up.
can think
It's
of.
just Discord is a bit weird. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go and sit in the tea room if anyone wants to talk to me
Okay.
before I'm a ghost.
I'm definitely gonna come and talk to you. Where are you, tea room?
So that just leaves us three. And right now, I don't have anything I can give. I'm not an information role.
Neither am I.
I don't have an information role either. I have
Yeah,
an
brilliant.
reactive role. If you not reactive. It has to. It has to do something before, and then I can actively trigger it. It's semi
So you're the
reactive.
goblin.
No.
I mean, as it stands.
Oh, it's probably Professor then, isn't it? Someone has to die before.
Someone
you
has
can-
to die. Yeah, just resurrect the gambler. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Get him to spend more money on his gambling addiction.
Oh, that's a good idea. If he is the gambler.
Yes, and if you are the professor.
Well, point to you.
Point taken. Yeah, I mean, I don't do anything right now. I can do something later if I choose to, but it might drunk someone. So, right now I'm like, want to figure out who's in play before I pick.
I mean,
Or
I am
if-
doing things, but just sort of shooting into the dark.
Exorcist, I suppose.
Sounds
That's
a little bit like
certainly
it.
a possibility. Yes.
Or Amnesiac, but
Yeah. So. Okay.
right. So,
So-
Ilari, hello.
Yurari, are you alive?
To Ilari. Houston, this is Houston. Didn't do Ilari. Oh, never mind.
Houston, we have a problem.
Ah, there he is.
Not yet.
Hello. Sorry, did I miss anything?
You just missed pretty much me figuring out everybody but two people's roles in the first stage.
Yes.
Oh, pretty nice, pretty nice. Care to fill me in?
I mean, I've got Zadrius as a gambler because he thinks he's going to die tonight. Rocket, your professor. And Clements, I've got you as either Exorcist or Amnesiac. Doesn't really matter which right now. And I've got myself as a thing, which does a thing, which does a thing, as they do.
A thing that does a thing that does a thing.
It does a thing, and then I get to do a thing.
And somebody may end
And
up
somebody
drunk.
might be drunk.
Yeah.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
That is the
Yes.
Will not
question.
be drunk.
Honestly, it just confuses the hell out of me.
I mean, we've got an outsider in play, so someone's probably lunatic. Because no one's come out as barber.
Yeah.
Or someone's bluffing something, and are barber and want to die.
Yeah.
But as it is, I think. Rocket, can we have a chat in a different place
Yeah, we obviously.
to figure out a plan?
Yeah.
St. Ted's pub, grab a beer.
Sounds good for me.
Warlord, can I have a word with you, please, somewhere?
Silly's gonna kill me. Hilary? Hilary?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna die.
I know,
Oh,
man.
sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't unmuted. Yeah, I'll take you to the storytellers.
Yeah, cheers. I'll be right back,
Oh.
Cedrus.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm genuinely gonna die.
I know, man. It's evil.
Yeah, sorry, this is really finicky to move a single person.
We can move to the pair of ducks otherwise, or something. Okay, hello.
Right, there we go. This works a little bit better because no one can barge in.
No one can barge in. Yeah, okay. I want to ask my first question.
Okay.
Does my role have anything to do with identifying good or evil players?
Lukewarm. You're lukewarm, and you're heading in the right direction. Not quite.
All right, thank you very much.
You can leave whenever you want.
Cheers. All right, I'm back.
Hey, Larry.
So,
What did you learn?
I learned some very interesting things, but at first I want to see if you're actually gonna die tonight. I'm kind of curious. If you do,
I
be more than willing to share.
Okay. I'm gambler. I need to know someone's role or I'm going to die.
Hello, probably Amnesiac and probably Gambler.
Okay, can Yulari, do you want to go and meet somewhere else?
Yeah, sure.
That's with suspicion.
Okay, so what's your information?
What my information is right now. Eleanor, Clemens, and Rocket have claimed good roles.
I've claimed good.
Yeah.
Nominations are open.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
You've been saying that a lot.
I'm gonna die.
That's assuming you don't get poisoned.
No one is gonna. No one saved me.
Yeah.
I went begging 2 people to save me, and no one saved me.
I
I
wouldn't
thought we'd
know,
have a
man.
little bit
I
more
wouldn't
time.
know.
Zadris, read the tips and tricks under Gambler. That's what
I-
I'm gonna say.
I've got no clue.
I mean, we've all pretty much figured out your Gambler.
Yeah, you could choose yourself.
Oh. Wait, can you do that?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Or if we've got a professor in play, they could resurrect you.
True. And then they just
If-
died the next night.
Or the
Yeah.
professor's
Okay.
drunk.
If you were
Indeed.
Just back out to my point to the icon. The
The
Amnesiac
problem-
from the storyteller, I guess, is correct or incorrect.
The problem with
Yeah,
that is, though,
Yeah.
you're saying that we have a professor, sure, but in the night order, the professor goes before the gambler, so he will be dead for a full day. Just keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Well, that's
So
what the
I
assumption
won't get-
was. anyway.
I won't get my ability the next day, and there's no point in really reviving me.
No, because not Professor revives you, then you do your ability, surely. So you die from your ability the first night. A day goes
Yeah,
by.
fair enough.
Second night, Professor revives you. You do your ability, and you probably die again.
Yeah.
The professor goes after the gambler, by the way. But at the same time, I'm not sure if the gambler is dead by immediately
Okay,
or if they die.
does
in the
anyone-
morning.
It's
Does
like
anyone
the
want-
entire thing I just said.
Well,
Does
it's at
anyone-
night.
Does anyone want to message me what their role is?
You know what? I have a better idea. Everyone tell me your role right now.
Second
I
call for nominations.
I would not know, man.
Say it out loud. Anyone who wants to say the roll out loud.
Okay. Okay. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
You lie.
I've said all that need to be said, man.
Yeah, you said. Okay.
I hope you
Call
paid
for
attention.
nominations.
I did.
So no one's saying the rolls. No one.
All right, I do
No,
not
we're
hear
all
any
being very
nominations.
patient.
You're going to sleep.
All right, Zadris, you can just guess yourself. I think, unless that's not
Yes,
allowed.
I can.
So the game continues, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I took a hell of a gamble here myself. Honestly, I think Zedrius might be fooling us, but we'll see. We'll see.
Larry,
Hello.
pick 2 players.
2 players. I will ask myself and Bro Silly.
Yourself and Bro Silly, you learn a yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You wake up to find the dead body of a man who is known for his gaslighting at the edge of the bloody clock tower, impaled
Gaslighting.
with a long, long spear. Zagreus has died.
Yeah, I know
Like
it.
Rambo Girl Boss.
Interesting.
His
Bye.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know
So
it.
Zadrius died, but like they could have chosen themselves, so they died somehow else.
I gambled.
and he died.
I don't know if I believe that.
No, there's literally no other way for me to die.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, the Puka could have poisoned you in the first night, and you died now as well.
I'm pretty sure Puka could have
So
poisoned
there
first
is a
night.
possibility that even if you gambled, and you may have gambled right, but there's also the possibility
Good.
that the Puka
Okay.
killed you.
Okay. Yulari, can I go chat with you, Dad?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would like to say something to anyone that
Yeah, I'll
reminds
follow.
you. All right.
All right.
You are Amnesiac, aren't you?
Yes. I am.
Okay. Yeah, I got poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. I was going through the list, and that's literally the only thing that you could have been.
In theory, though, if I know the rules as they, if people spoke the truth, you should get alive again pretty soon.
Okay, I'm gonna go speak to someone else now.
All right.
I'm a little bit
And
cagey.
especially given we've gained the rest of the town.
Okay. Anyone that was talking to me, follow me down to
Right.
the.
Good news. Before first anyone goes first, silly. Good news. I wasn't actually killed by my crippling gambling addiction. I was in
Oh,
fact poisoned.
that's. I think good to hear. Yeah. How do you know that? That's a great question.
Because I know the person that I guessed, and I know what I guessed.
And we have a
Wait,
Puka
but
in
if you
play.
were poisoned, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have killed me if I guessed wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Interesting.
So
Wait,
you
no.
were killed by your crippling gambling addiction?
Either I
Were
was
you?
killed by my crippling gambling addiction, or I was simultaneously killed by my crippling gambling addiction because I was poisoned and I guessed correctly. Which then the poison killed me.
Yeah, because Puka poison would kill you.
I don't. Yeah,
Just
because
a
I
rules
mean,
clarification. Just a rules clarification. The puka, whoever they poison, the moment they poison the second person, the previous person dies.
Yeah.
So they can
So-
choose not to kill anyone.
okay, interesting.
So if
Okay,
I
I'm
was,
going
As
to.
far as I'm aware, the puka always has to pick a person. As far as I'm
the
aware.
Puka always
Okay.
has to choose, it's always specified if the demon cannot kill.
Hmm.
So, for
I mean, they
example,
can not kill by killing a dead
with-
person or something.
with
but...
the Poe, it's specified that they can wait.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
does
was I
anyone else
talking to
want to
again?
chat with me?
I was gonna talk to I think Clemens and maybe Eleanor. I forgot who was here when I was
Clemens,
talking.
Eleanor, and Rocket.
Can I talk to Eleanor
All right.
first?
Anyone who was
Okay.
talking to me or anyone who
think
wants to
it's
talk to me, just
my
come down to the
entire
pub.
role
We're gonna go get some
Okay.
nice drinks.
I wanna. Eleanor, can I talk to you in the tea house?
Okay.
So
Warlords?
it's you and me.
Yeah,
and
rockets. And Warlord, of course.
Well, did you want to talk to me in the?
Yeah, I would like a clarification in private, please.
Yeah,
I'll be right back, Rockets.
yeah, no problem.
Well, maybe it'll take a bit longer.
Yeah, the command is finicky.
I can imagine. You stick by your earlier claim, Rockets, in the meanwhile? Alright.
Yeah, sorry. The command is really finicky because like this is a hidden channel, so it doesn't show up in the command list. I have to physically type it in, and because it's in the channel where only me and Zadrius and Brother Monroe are there in the channel.
Okay, yeah,
only
yeah.
those players pop up as options. I have to type in your full name and then you show up.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. My question for today. Does my ability have anything to do with activated abilities?
No, ice cold.
Alright. Thank you. Alright, I'm back.
Ah, there he is. I'm just thinking, do we have the small game rules in play?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 6 people, right?
We're under 7.
We're under 7, so it should be in play. Yeah.
So the possibility is that the
That they do
Puka
not.
doesn't know his minion and
Yeah. That
maybe
is.
built his own minion already.
Well,
Or-
possible.
Possible, or that I get poisoned and my ability won't trigger tonight.
Well, you have the ability. If you are who you said you are, you can resurrect them, right?
Yes, but only once.
Only one player in total? Oh, once per
Once per game.
once per game.
That's finicky. But if I wait too long, I get killed. And
You get
yeah.
killed and it's useless. I think it's worth the risk. Although he laid it very thick on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
Who else?
I can see him doing it, and I can see players doing it like that to, keep themselves alive.
Yeah. And we have a backup plan. No, I need to be alive for that. Or? Yeah. Or how?
Well, the thing is, if they're not townsfolk, it would also be very useful for you to use the ability.
Yeah.
Because then they're not resurrected, and then we generally
Hello.
That was
Nominations are open.
Eleanor,
Guess we
those
don't
three,
get to talk
those
then.
3 I just said, all good apparently.
Okay.
Oh,
So hang on, there
You tell?
were Ilari, Clemens, and
assuming you weren't poisoned, do tell.
No. I was giving information in secret. I just ran out of time.
Yeah.
And bro,
So-
Rocket Clem.
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's my potential suspicion. Again, I only have very little. Oh yeah, okay. I looked at a second. I was dead. I got a little confused. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I only have like a tiny bit of information based off of a potential misclick and a little bit of sus in a voice. So I'm thinking, one, everyone noticed that Yulari like died for a second last night and then came back to life very quick.
What?
I'm pretty sure your icon, yeah, like the dead thing showed up for a second and then went away.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw it
that.
too. But
Yeah,
it
I'll
could
say it
be
did
an
happen,
UI
and
issue.
I will also just say that you can make of it what you want, but I don't think it wasn't any intention.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that it was a misclick.
Yeah.
So
You-
what would that mean? Because he's probably trying to click the plus button above it. So what would that mean?
What I'm saying
If
is that
Yulari dies tonight.
I think that either A,
Oh.
Yulari got poisoned, or B, Yulari is the demon.
I don't know why he would have put something there
I'm
for like
leaning
him being
more
the demon.
towards
I do
B with
believe
what
the poison
information
thing.
you
I think the poison thing
I
makes more
think
sense.
one way or another, if the game master accidentally pressed something, we should not pay attention to that one way or another. It's it's like out of game content.
Well, I like to use that. Okay, fine. I'll use
You're
something
allowed
that's
to
actually
pick
based
any
off
game
of
master.
suspicion.
You're
Though.
allowed to use any and all information. It doesn't have to be from the
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
Use information, and
Okay.
you are also allowed to mislead yourself
Yeah.
with that information. So yeah.
Yeah.
And see, this is why I used to be so good at risk, because I would cheat by like, look or not. Sorry,
Magic
clue. This is why I used to be so good at clue, is because I would cheat by looking at everyone else's cards.
So that's why you win in
hard.
Hearts of Iron all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have a mod installed that just like instantly gives me 2,000
call for
political power at the
nominations.
beginning of the game.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
I wasn't done. I only said one of my things. The second thing was, Clemens, I know you're so hard, like you're trying to push this exorcist thing on me so incredibly hard. I think, and everyone else too, but you're not giving me people that you chose.
Okay, so I don't understand how you can ask 2 days in a row that I give you basically all the information I gained that turn in return for literally nothing, and then use that as evidence against me. Like,
Okay, well, first of all, it's because every time I try to give you something, we immediately get teleported back in this VC. But second of all, you come to me and tell me your role, and then you tell me the first night who you chose after a little bit of a pause, and then the second night you refuse to give it to me, despite still claiming to be the exorcist.
For nominations.
I'm not gonna nominate. I'm just saying.
We gonna nominate anyone?
I have no one to nominate. No reason.
I'm putting you guys to sleep.
Clemens, you can potentially gain my trust back, but I
Yeah, it felt so wrong, man. Oh my god.
Okay. Point at 2 people.
I point at Zadrius and Bro Silly.
Zadrius and Bro Silly, you learn a yes.
Jesus, that doesn't help me at all. Thanks. Knock knock. Hurry it up.
Good morning, Ravenswood blood.
Morning.
You have awoken to find the seething, melting, dead body of Bro Silly.
Huh.
Oh. Well, that doesn't really help.
Unexpected.
But it does kind of help. Okay, I have a lot of information despite being dead.
I think I got some solid information too, despite being also dead.
All ears.
Okay. Okay.
Bro
So here's
Silly.
what I'm gonna go first. So, I was the barber, but then I was switched. And I was switched, presumably, by the pit hag. Because I was the barber, I know there can't be another barber in play, which means that it has to be a pit hag. So we know there's a pit hag in play, which was kind of my suspicion already.
Yeah. What we use.
Bro Silly, you are the barber. You were the barber. Look at your role.
Yeah, I know, but you said I switched.
What were you switched into?
I was switching to the professor, which doesn't really matter anymore because I'm dead.
Okay. So you were
Yes.
switched into the professor, and then you were poisoned at the same time you were poisoned.
No,
And then
because
you
I'm
died,
dead. I'm dead,
and then you
so I
died
wasn't
tonight.
poisoned. I was
Who got
poisoned last game.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is you were poisoned night
Yeah.
1, you were switched into Professor
Night
Night
two.
2, and you died at the same time.
Yes, so
Yes.
that's what I'm saying is I was
Oh, so
Barber and I
is-
was switched, which means there has to be a pit hag.
No,
There
because
was a
Barber's
bit of-
ability upon death allows.
No,
two
but I
people to
switched
be
and then
switched
died.
Yes.
by
So
the
if you
demon.
And-
you the
You
demon
died
made
during the
you
night.
two
Also,
You'll
players.
I
find
was
out about it in
poisoned.
the morning.
I was poisoned, so it wouldn't work.
Listen. If you die during the night, you only find out about it in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
but
that's
also,
what I'm saying.
I mean-
Is that that doesn't necessarily mean there was a pit hag. That means that you were swapped with the professor by the demon who. Wait, no. Why would
Which
the
means-
demon choose you? Because the demon wanted the professor out.
Also,
Out of
think about it
Yes.
this way: my ability wouldn't work because I was poisoned.
But who knew who was the professor?
I knew who was the professor.
Eleanor
I-
and Clement. And
Eleanor and who?
Clement.
Clemens? You Larry, did I told you or not?
Yes, you told me, Rocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, most of the town.
The rest
Okay,
of the
okay.
town besides me.
Rocket.
Great.
That means that you're now.
Okay.
Rocket that means you're now Barber.
Exactly.
Which means if he dies, two people get switched.
No, okay.
Okay.
Here's my question to the DM specifically. If you are, I mean,
this is
because
gonna
you
be-
get poisoned before you die, and it says you only become healthy once you die.
No,
so
when
I
you
technically would.
on death abilities are trigger as normal because your poison is removed when they pick another person, which then kills you. So your poison's removed, then you
Yeah.
die.
It is.
Well, but wouldn't it
specifically
now work like that?
previously
Because the way it's
poisoned player
worded
die-
is the
dies,
previous
then
poison player
becomes
dies and then becomes healthy. So they die and then becomes healthy. So you're still poisoned
Oh.
for when you die. So your ability would
No,
not activate.
on death abilities still trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Okay.
You make
that
it
means-
harder for us. It gives me more
so that-
information. Come on.
That means that out of everyone who's dead, that means
is
that
two people.
out of everyone now, that narrows it down to 2 people who could possibly be demon. That means either Eleanor.
What?
Wait, no, 3 people.
3 people. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I don't know why you ended up with 2.
Oh, because I thought Clemens didn't know. But yeah, literally
No,
all
that
three,
makes sense.
all
Yeah.
3 alive players
A bunch
aside
of
from
the
Rocket.
remaining alive players.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. I have no idea what you guys are talking about because I'm the Amnesiac.
Yeah.
And
Guys.
I have information to share as the Amnesiac. The first night,
Okay.
I was asked to pick 2 people. I picked myself and Zadrius. I got a yes. The second night,
Interesting.
I
Fortune
asked
teller?
myself and Brocilli. I got a yes. Third
You're
night,
your own false positive.
I got Zadrius and Brocilli, and I got a yes.
Well, that's really confusing now.
I
That is-
know.
You can't all be
Confusing.
your false positive.
Which
It's this fortune
literally,
teller ability.
okay, okay, I'm gonna go and chat to Bro
Okay.
Silly, and you wanna come with me, Bro?
Yes. Yes, dead people, a mass.
Can I talk to
Well-
you, Yulari?
Yeah, sure.
Town hall?
Yeah.
Well,
Hello.
Hello. I was kind of distracted there for a second. What did you say? Your 3
First
guesses?
night, myself and Zadrius. I got a yes. Second night, I got myself and Brocilli. I got a yes. Third night, I got Zadrius and Brocilli. I got a yes.
Okay.
So either, and I'll share this one with you, and with you alone. The first day, I asked the GM if my ability had something to do with identifying good or evil players, and he said I was warm.
Okay. I mean, that can basically mean just one of two things. Either you are poisoned and everything's fucked up, or Zadrius, Brocili, and you
Are good.
all three good.
And that
Or
means
you're lying to our faces.
Eleanor and Rocket, Rocket being the pit hack and Eleanor being the demon.
Rocket couldn't be the pit hag
Why not?
because he just switched with Brocili.
Yeah, a pit hack can do that. He can change himself.
Pit hag.
In theory, a pit hack can choose a player, and that player becomes, if not in play, a demon is made.
Oh, I didn't read that correctly. Yeah, you're right.
And I think Rocket is or was the pit hack and is now an evil barber, maybe. And Eleanor might be the demon, might be the puka.
I'm inclined to agree.
But I am not quite sure yet. However, I can ask Warlord a question. What kind of question would you think I should ask, Clemens?
About your ability. Or,
Yeah.
Okay, so you already asked if it's about alignment.
Yeah. I asked about alignment and I asked about abilities. I'm not going to say what that was yet, but I asked about it during the second night. What should I ask on the third night? Or well, what should I ask today? Because I'm running out of options. I'll be honest.
See, the thing is, I don't have enough experience with the game to make an
educated guess. Yeah, I know.
Guess, yeah.
Warlords, are you with us?
Yes.
Can I ask my question here?
No, it has to be private.
Has to be private? Okay.
I'll just leave for a second. You can do it.
No. We'll just move to the separate channel, just to
Yeah. Okay.
Warlord can practice his commands then. Sorry, Warlord.
I'll stay here and wait for you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, man.
Hello. Yes. What's your question?
Okay. Third question I want to ask is.
I also sent you a text. The answer to your first question was warm. Just making sure you.
Yeah. First one was warm. Yeah. I know, but does my ability have something to do with being poisoned?
No, ice cold.
Ice cold. Damn it. Okay, thank you. God damn it. Screwed that one up.
What did you go for?
Since we had some discussions about,
Tonight.
being poisoned and all that, I
One and
asked
all.
about that.
Nominations are now open.
Even and all.
Okay.
O'Larry nominates Rocket.
Ah.
Larry
Told you,
nominated
Mama, I
didn't-
Rocket.
What the hell?
What
Your
the hell?
prosecution.
Hell indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
I'm
have
not voting.
the feeling that we
have a
are.
feeling.
Lemons
I
take
have the
it.
feeling we are dealing with a pit hack and a puka here today. And I think
There is
that
no-
Rocket is laying false claims with saying that he's the barber. I think he's the pit hack. Or was the pit hack, and he changed himself into the barber, just so his demon can actually kill him. Either way, it is out Even if that's not the case, he is the barber. We all know it. He said it. We have to take him out, or the demon will tonight, and we can't risk that.
Okay, question though. If Rocket is in fact the barber, or was in fact Pit Hag, that means that Brocilli would have become.
He could only change Brocilli.
Yeah, he could only change Brocilli.
And he has
that's how the
change
rules work.
himself into barber. Only barber can swap roles.
Either way, he is the barber. We have to take him out.
The Pit Hag
he's probably remained.
Okay, hold on. Why do we have to take him out?
We don't have to.
I have no clue why we have to take him out.
Because if you are in fact telling the truth about being barber, which we have no reason to doubt given what's happened,
Professor,
that means that the Pit Hag cannot put a barber into play because there is already a barber in play.
No, because he changed the barber to a professor.
Barber becomes professor.
They wouldn't have done that tonight.
You've only had one night of Pit Hag play.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do both of that in the same night. Your argument makes no sense.
Not barber. And even then, if he is barber and we kill him, that still does barber things.
That still triggers the ability.
Yes, it triggers it on our terms.
Yeah, it triggers it
on... The demon still chooses. The demon still chooses. It's not our choice.
Yeah, it triggers it on your terms because you're on the
Game Master, is this a discussion or we nominate it? I want to know. Is this a discussion phase again?
I guess I'll just push you guys for votes. I thought it was still close enough, but I'll push you guys for votes. Oh yes, please.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you for that, Eleanor. You have been awesome.
I just want to point out that... Eleanor, I call it.
Yeah.
We called it.
All right, who else are we putting on the block to save Mr.
Put me on the block. I don't mind.
We wait one night. We wait one night. Give me a second.
Rocket is on the block and is marked for execution.
We put someone on the block to even it out, right? And then we wait. No, we've got to kill today, don't we? If someone dies tonight, which ends the game.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to kill either.
Not necessarily exaggerated.
No, someone dies.
I can tell you, as a dead innocent person, I was professor. That will not happen. We will die.
Unless Eleanor is telling the truth about being philosopher, at which point she can resurrect.
I can become professor and then resurrect.
Yeah.
Well, now you said that. Now you'll be poisoned.
I am philosopher. I then become professor, which drunk the current professor who is dead
if you're poisoned, Eleanor, but now you'll be poisoned.
Okay, I don't want to bank the whole game off of that and you not being poisoned. I think we just... Guys, I think we have to kill somebody. I really don't want to try and stay alive because someone will die.
Nominate Yulari.
I nominate Yulari.
Okay, Eleanor nominates Yulari.
Okay. Yulari was constantly, because Eleanor's handed the prosecution over to me, given that I'm dead, my ghost is now going to be her lawyer. Yulari gave me conflicting information on turn one. He said that Clem's, Rocket, and Brocilli were good players. He then gave the information on this morning that just was completely different to the information he gave me on day one that he was claiming with his amnesiac information. If he had poisoned me on day one and killed me, me guessing his role wouldn't have done anything because I would have died anyway. So that was an easy way to get him off because he can be like, yeah, he was poisoned anyway, he guessed my role correctly, he's dead. I think Yulari is either the demon or the minion.
Yulari, your defense.
I would like to say to the ghost that he needs to check his memory files, because I did not say that. I said
Yes,
that
you
as
did.
far as I knew, Clemens, Eleanor, and Rocket were good. Bro Silly, I had no idea about until like last
Okay.
night, essentially. That is first. Secondly, I am the Amnesiac. I asked during the first day if my ability had something to do with good and evil players, and I was warm. On the second day, I asked if my ability had something to do with abilities in general, and that was a ice cold no. And on the third day, I asked if my ability had something to do with poison, and the answer was no. And in the
Well, your
third
ability
night,
is
just to
very
be on the safe
confusing.
side, Zedrius and Brasili were asked, were checked, and the answer was yes. That's all I got.
So,
I
Zad,
can't
bro,
say anything else
yes.
for my defense
You,
because
Zad, yes. You, bro, yes. Right?
Supposedly.
myself, Zedrius, yes. Myself, Brosili, yes. Zedrius and Brosili, yes.
Okay, so one of you is evil, probably. I have no idea. I don't know what this thing
Okay,
does.
okay. I have a.
I
potential
rest my
counter
defense, so
argument.
let's vote.
Okay.
Right
Yes.
now, yeah, let's.
I mean,
I have a potential third that we can nominate.
I'm voting.
Oh, we're killing. Oh wait, no, it doesn't even matter. Don't vote.
I'm not voting if there's gonna be.
Yeah, if it's already enough.
And I
No.
think
Yeah.
Rocket and Eleanor are the evil team.
Actually,
Well,
okay.
Larry-
Here's what I'm gonna say before it's over. I
Larry
think
is on the
Clems
block.
voted for no reason. Clems has kept voting no reason, not saying anything. High
Clems, why?
sus.
I'm just very confused. I'm sorry.
And then
But
you don't.
I can explain my votes if you want.
Yeah.
I voted for Rocket because Yulari and I were talking in the town hall about or rather his reasoning, if we're honest, for voting for Rocket, and I was convinced. But in the discussion about voting for Rocket, I was unconvinced, and I found the
Call for
point
nominations.
Yulari-
Rocket or Clemens make a nomination, or we're going to sleep.
I'm good.
I'm not nominating.
I'm good.
I mean, no one
Okay.
dies, right? I
I
feel
mean,
like
I
we
can't-
nominate
O'Larry
someone
is
already.
O'Larry has been executed and dies.
Wait, didn't we vote somebody else though?
You
No,
voted
O'Larry's
two for
dead.
them. You voted two for that person. O'Larry got 3 votes, so
So-
O'Larry's dead.
Possibly we lost.
Well done,
Yeah.
evil team.
Well, now we go to sleep.
No, game is over.
Okay.
Yeah, thought so.
Yes.
Evil team has won barely. They were
Bloody hell,
all
that was
floundering. Okay, I'll start with O'Larry. O'Larry was the amnesiac who I do not know what the fuck he was doing. First night he was so close. He asked if his role had anything to do with good and evil players. I told him warm because he wasn't quite right. He points to 2 players and learns if both of them are the same alignment.
Oh. Okay.
So he pointed at himself and Zadris night 1 and learned that yes, they are the same alignment. They're both good. Zadris the gambler.
As opposed
Then
to
he
one of them
points-
being false positive for fortune teller. That makes more sense.
Then he points at Brocili and learns a yes because they're the same alignment. Then he points at Brocili and Zadris and learns a yes because they're the same alignment. Night
All of you
1.
were good. You figured that out.
Except they kept throwing shade at each other still. Clemens was actually your Puka. Clemens, on night 1, picked Zadrius. Zadrius was poisoned night 1. He picked
Yeah, I need to stop
O'Larry.
gambling.
You really do.
It wouldn't have mattered, Zad, because you were poisoned when you gambled. It wouldn't have mattered.
No, Warlord. My nominations were either Yulari or Clemens. I was gonna nominate Clemens, and then I thought, screw
Yeah,
it, I'm
I
just
was
gonna
too.
nominate Yulari, and then I was dead. But you know, I couldn't.
Well,
And then I
O'Larry
could've just
was
let
the
you,
amnesiac. You guessed correctly, but since you were poisoned, nothing happens.
and then
Yeah.
you died.
I move to O'Larry, who is no, you die after that happens. Clemens picks Brocili Now, here I did fuck up. I realized after the fact, but I just kept running the game. I fucked up on death abilities should not have triggered. Um,
Yeah.
but
it. I would have
Bro
known.
Silly, Bro Silly the barber died. But I did clarify to tell you guys that I would have triggered any on death abilities if they had happened. So you guys should have known that at that point.
Yeah, we did. That's
Bro
how it
Silly
looked like.
was the barber who triggered the barber ability, and Clemens, who I'm assuming just forgot who he killed, decided to swap
absolutely.
Bro Silly and Rocket. There was no intention or plan behind that. They just made a random decision. Eleanor was your goblin. Night 3 was picked by Clemens to be poisoned. Eleanor is poisoned right now. If you guys had chosen not to kill anyone, you would have been fine.
Yeah.
And
then
Rocket
next,
was your professor,
Yeah.
who night 1 tells both the goblin and the puka that he is the professor, and somehow
Yeah.
doesn't get poisoned for it.
Big brain move.
And
You
I
were,
was
you were
laughing
never
a lot.
poisoned. You were never poisoned.
Okay,
Be-
so let me get this straight. I literally called everything except knowing that except getting Eleanor and Yulari the wrong way around. And then managed to call literally everything in the game, but I did it in the evil team was playing smart instead of so dumb, and it somehow worked.
That thing about professionals being predictable and you have to watch out for the amateurs.
Yeah. I thought you guys did exactly what I thought a smart player would do, but you did it in a dumb way.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing. I spent the entire game basically thinking nothing but what the fuck.
Feels good, doesn't
I'm
it?
so sad. If I was alive, I would have nominated the comment. It's like I knew that. Oh my god! I feel like it went too quick. That last night
was
went so quick. I just didn't have
extremely
time to
well
explain anything.
Yeah.
Like,
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to today's episode. I thank you very much. I will see you next time in Blood on the Clock Tower. Until then, sweet dreams.